Have you ever felt so angry you just wanted to roar, to stomp your feet and make a huge rumpus? Well, you're not alone. Let's talk about a book that perfectly captures that feeling. Maurice Sendak's masterpiece, Where the Wild Things Are. This isn't just a story about a boy in a wolf's suit. It's a deep dive into the mind of a child, a brilliant exploration of how we handle those big, scary emotions that sometimes feel like they're going to swallow us whole. The story starts with Max. He's full of mischief, running around in his wolf suit, making a mess, and basically driving his mum crazy. He's being a wild thing, and what happens? He gets sent to his room without any supper. This is a moment every kid, and probably every adult, can relate to. That feeling of being misunderstood, punished, and isolated with your own frustration. But then, something magical happens. Max's room, a place of punishment, starts to change. It doesn't stay a prison, it transforms. A forest grows, the walls disappear, and the world becomes a jungle. An entire ocean tumbles by with a private boat just for Max. This transformation is so important. It tells us that our imagination is a powerful tool. It can turn a place of confinement into a world of endless possibility. It's the mind's way of creating a space to deal with what's happening. Max sails across this ocean for nearly a year, which in child time can feel like an eternity when you're upset. Finally, he arrives at an island. And who lives there? The wild things. These creatures are incredible. They're huge, they have terrible roars, they gnash their terrible teeth, and they roll their terrible eyes. They are the physical embodiment of pure, untamed emotion. They are chaos and anger and frustration all rolled into one. They are, in essence, Max's own feelings magnified and brought to life. And what does Max do? Does he run away scared? No, he stares into their yellow eyes without blinking once and performs a magic trick. He tames them. He doesn't fight them. He doesn't destroy them. He understands them. He becomes the king of all wild things. This is the core genius of the book. Max isn't suppressing his anger. He's not pretending it doesn't exist. He's confronting it. He's looking his own wild things right in the eye and saying, I see you, I understand you, and I am in charge. Becoming their king gives him the space to let it all out. Let the wild rumpus start. He cries, and what follows is a joyous, chaotic celebration. They swing from trees. They march in a parade. It's a catharsis. It's Max fully embracing his wild side in a safe space he created for himself. He's not hurting anyone. He's not breaking things in his actual room. He's processing his anger in a healthy, imaginative way. It's a masterclass in emotional regulation, decades before that term became a buzzword. But even kings get lonely. After the rumpus, Max feels a pang of loneliness. He wants to be where someone loves him best of all. This is another crucial emotional beat. Anger, even when expressed, eventually subsides, and what's left is a fundamental human need for connection and love. So, he gives up being king. The wild things are sad to see him go. They cry, "Oh, please don't go, we'll eat you up, we love you so." They don't want to lose their leader, their understanding friend. But Max knows it's time to go home. He sails back out of the land of the wild things, back through the years and days, into the very night of his own room. And what does he find? His supper waiting for him, and it was still hot. This single detail is one of the most powerful and reassuring messages in all of children's literature. It's a symbol of unconditional love and forgiveness. It says, "You got angry. You had huge, wild feelings, but we still love you. The storm has passed, and you are safe. Your place in this family is secure." The anger didn't sever the bond. The hot supper is a tangible sign that his mother's love is constant, waiting for him on the other side of his emotional storm. Where the wild things are reassures us that it's okay to have these wild feelings. It's okay to feel angry or frustrated. Those emotions are a part of us, just like the wild things are a part of Max. The story teaches us that the key isn't to get rid of these feelings, but to learn how to be their king, to acknowledge them, understand them, and ultimately be in control. It shows us that after the wild rumpus, there is always the promise of a warm meal and the comfort of being loved. That's why this book is timeless. It respects the emotional complexity of children. It doesn't talk down to them. It gives them a language and a visual representation for their inner world, validating their experiences and offering a path toward managing them. It tells every reader, young and old, that even after our wildest moments, we can always sail back home. What children's book helped you understand a big feeling? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like and subscribe for more explorations into the stories that shape us. See you next time.